So I thought I would show you my palette collection. So I'm just gonna show you the drawer I keep them in and just go through them quickly. So first here you can see my C palette, which holds all my Makeupgeek shadows. I only have 8, so I'm planning on filling that up more. Here I have the what is called Pretty Edgy eyeshadow palette from MUA LUXE, which is really nice. Has some great colors, big mirror, really cool packaging. And I have 2 sleek palettes. The first one is the Vintage Romance, which I have a tutorial on, which I will link below. It's just like that, really pretty. And I have the Oh So Special palette, which looks like that. I also have this Fashionista blush palette from MUA. It's not from MUA, but MUA sells them. And you can just insert your own blushes and pick and choose. I don't use this a ton, but it is nice. This one especially is really pretty. And here I have all my MUA palettes. So this is just the matte palette. Looks like that. And this is the Undressed, the dupe for the Naked one. This is the Heaven and Earth palette. Just like that. I don't use this a ton either, so I'm planning on maybe giving this away. This is the Undress Me 2, I think it is. Yeah, Undress Me 2. No mirrors on this one, or on the MUA ones. And this is the Smokin palette, which is really, really pretty, but it's not a daytime palette. Just looks like that. I really like that shade, and you have all of these are matte. 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes up here, so that's really nice. And over here are more of my I guess you can call it higher end. I have the Naked Basics finally. It took me a long time to get that. You've all seen that before. And I have the Lorac Pro, woohoo, which I got in my swap with Rachel, which I will also link below. And I have my Inglot palette. I also have a video on that. It's just the one I come by myself. I will link it below. Lovely palette. I love it. Every day I use it, I love it more and more. I have the Naked2 palette, which you've seen before, of course. I have the theBalm nude'tude, which I'm also liking. The more I use it, the more I like it. So I used to use it only for nighttime looks, but now I've really gotten into using it for daytime as well. And I have the Stila in the Light, which I bought when I went to London. So it's pretty new. I'll link that haul video as well. And I have the MUA Matte Nude palette, which is a great palette to have. I don't create looks with just this palette, but it's like a good supplementing type palette. And I also have the theBalm Bon Voyage palette, which is a really big palette. It has cream blushers down here and the shadows up here. And it's a good variety palette. I don't use it as much as I want to, so I have to get more into that. And then furthermore, or further down into the drawer, I have my NYX Adorable palette, which I got in my swap with LUXE here on YouTube. I will link that swap video as well. This is beautiful. It's my only NYX shadow palette, and I really like it. And I have the Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshell palette. I really like those 2 colors there. And I also have the Comfort Zone palette. This is nice. I never use it on its own. I just pull out a shade if I feel like I need it. And I have this Too Faced kind of iPhone type palette thingy. It came in like a set with a mascara, the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and something like that, and it's really nice. I also have this Victoria's Secret palette, which is so pretty, and it has some gorgeous shades as well. I got this as a gift from my friend when she went to Las Vegas. And then I have this Makeup Mecca palette, which I bought empty. It was really cheap, but it's very sturdy and I really like it. It has a big mirror in there, and it holds all my Coastal Scents shadows. So I swatched this top row on Instagram and posted a picture because I love those shades, so check that out. I will link my Instagram below. So this really works and was so cheap as well. So anyone who's watching this and live in Norway, get a palette like this. It's really nice. And then I have two palettes I ordered off eBay. This one is just like this powder palette. I think this is really nice. If you're a beginner, this is absolutely a good palette to get. It was at 46 Norwegian kroners, so that's not bad at all. And I also have this, which used to be an eyeshadow palette, but I took it out. I have a picture of that on Instagram as well. I can insert that, and you can see, and I turned it into a e.l.f. blush palette. With just the names there and the blushes there, so you can see. And one of them cracked and I couldn't save it, so that was sad, but it's worth it. It saves me a lot of space. In the back here, this is just an empty Makeup Magnet palette, just in case I need it, and an old Elizabeth Arden palette. I keep it for sentimental reasons. One of the first makeup items I ever got, so yeah. And I also have this MAC palette. This is not in my drawer, this is up on my vanity. So yeah, that is all my palettes. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!